Here we are once again. Check it out, Fela B in the Bronx with Percee P the God.
Yes sir, yes sir.
So great to meet you, Percee P. Out of my whole life in hip hop, you know, I've got a radio show down under. We play your music and that. And whoever think that in a week or two I'm going to be coming and meeting you, brother. So Jah is real. Give me thanks to the Most High.
Most High definitely wants praises. And it's an honor just for somebody to tell me you always from the down under. You know what I'm saying? Australia, coming over here, from the guy from the Bronx,
yes,
and actually playing my music, and it's like, wow, I appreciate that. But you know, it took years. You said years you've been listening and playing, but it's your first time. So that just says higher power have something to do with that, and it's an honor just to even be able to reach people. It started right here in the Bronx, but for somebody from another continent, all in Australia, say we've been listening for these years and got a radio show playing your music, but you never met me. And I've been there, but you know what I'm saying? But it's like, wow, you know, things happen in its own time, but it's appreciated. You know.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, Hotep. Now, for all the people in Australia that don't know you, let's give a little history of where you're from in New York. And
I'm from the South Bronx. I'm from a housing project called Patterson House. So, you know, right here in the South Bronx, start from like 139th Street to 145th. A lot of, it's been a known spot, like if you heard Karis one mention my housing project in his record South Bronx, he mentioned Park, say Patterson and Millbrook projects, Casanova all over, you couldn't stop it. Patterson projects, indeed Millbrooks is another housing project, but I guess he was mentioning that area, Patterson and Millbrook, around that area, Patterson, Mahaven, Mitchell, Millbrook. But in that area, he's talking about them times when they had like a lot of street gang culture stuff going on, Casanova crew. So that's what it is, but it definitely had a reputation back then, back in the 70s and 80s, you know, but it's 90s with rapping, people like myself coming out of there, like AGs from Patterson Houses.
Nice shout out to AG.
Yeah, shout out to the brother. I ran the Blade Box, he's a boxer, he won like three championships, titles. Tiny Archibald, NBA player, God Fisher. Yeah.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And even her, what's the name? Van Silk.
Right.
From Patterson House. Yep. If you read about it, Google Patterson House, you see all the notable residents coming out of there, but I'm one of them artists, so, you know, gotta give pride back to the community.
So you were checking out all the cats around the block and rhyming that you just got into it, and then you just took it from there?
Yes.
You found your skills?
When I was growing up, they had a lot of park jams, bringing out sound systems out on the street. It was like Cool Herc, you know, they were doing it, inspired a lot of other DJs from different areas, and my area was a known area. But a lot of these housing projects had their DJs in the projects doing the jams, so they did that a lot. And in my housing project, you had people like DJ B and Company, you had Brothers Bass, DJ E-Man from my Haven projects, like still DJ, which was right across the street from Patterson, but Clark Park or the Dome, different areas. You had Francigo Park, you had St. Mary's Park, just a whole bunch of different Jewish gyms, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of landmarks, a lot of these projects in just parks in the community in these areas go back. A lot of the spots was areas that DJs would try to bring up their sound systems, and that kind of inspired people like myself growing up. Just you know, like on a Friday night or something, but in the summers it could just be like we did in the summer. But they just say they bring out their sound system. It could be like about maybe like 12, and then, you know, you start seeing equipment coming out. But let's just say it might end maybe like 1, 2. So that's a, you know, all day just bringing out people playing, but it kept people out enjoying themselves and something to do during them times when, like you said, you look at the Bronx back in the 60s, 70s, you know, or the 70s, you saw how the buildings was burned down, dilapidated. So the hip hop kind of gave hope to the community and inspiration for people that's impoverished, like myself, coming, you know, growing up at this time. But it definitely gave inspiration to to a lot of people that felt they didn't have no hope, but also gave pride to communities. Because when they saw people like myself come from the same housing projects and I started making music, I'm on the radio, then you know, he's on a tour, he's traveling, he's from the same neighborhood that they're from, you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely inspirational. And for just any young brothers, sisters watching and seeing what you're doing is capable of just doing what you do, performance, and studying those before you. And that's how I always look at it, like studying the past artists, DJs that was out there. You know, I had a collection of tapes growing up, like Cold Crush and Fantastic Five, Furious Five, Treacherous 3, Jazzy 5, Soul Sonic Wars, Cosmic Wars, L Brothers, GJ, AJ and Busy B, Force MC, you know, all that. That's just what I had, and that was like the norm, I guess. Like the 80s, people that had those T-Connection tapes in Harlem World, you just had those built-up collections, and you ran across people that had tapes, and I trade you, I make a copy of this, make a copy of that, build. So I grew up like that, and I had a lot of tapes, and by the time I got to high school, I was trading with people from different parts of New York City and expanding what I had, and I just had this stuff, but it also gave me a part of the past to share with the new generation or anybody I came in contact with. It was kind of like preserving the culture, but also sharing it to preserve the culture, almost, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. And the same thing like me, like I'm making music now, but I go on YouTube and make my own playlist. Right. And I'm hoping that people share the playlist, because it's kind of helping me preserve my music and legacy, and you know, share it, spread it around.
Wow. What was your first release, and what year was that?
My first release was called "Let the Homicides Begin." That's the name of the song. Right. I was down with a partner. His name was Danique, the hypnotic performer, who was called Top Priority. Right. And it was on the compilation album called BQ in Full Effect, stood for Bronx, Queens, in Full Effect. Got them City Records. Right. It's 1988. So Bronx, Queens, in Full Effect. That's what it stood for, BQ in Full Effect. Aaron D. He's deceased right now. It's my man. He was from the next building from me, and he had 3 songs on that compilation, and he was the one that told the label about me and my partner. So we used to go with Aaron D to his studio sessions in Queens, in Power Play Studio with Ivan DJ Doc Rodriguez. He's the engineer. So we met Doc from going to his sessions, and Aaron told the label about me and Danique, and they said, well, if they make a good song, I'll throw it on the compilation. So when we first recorded our song, Let the Homicides Begin, he let them hear, they liked it, they threw it on the compilation. But also from Queens, there's a group called Live Squad. Live Squad work with like Big Stretch and Majesty, and well, they work with Tupac, Down the Line, Digital Underground, and so that was BQ in Full Effect, and that was my first recording. And DJ Shadow sampled me off of my song, Let the Homicides Begin. It's a line that I said that he sampled me on his record called Napalm Brain Scatterbrain. That's on his album called Introducing.
Wow. DJ Shadow's been to Melbourne too. Wow. He's been on our TV show. We were the first brothers down under to run a TV show on Channel 31. Wow. And it was more than a hip-hop show, it was a variety show. We had soul food, backstage DJ reviews and all that. We had DJ Shadow on there. Wow. But Percee P in the building, it doesn't get better than this. Oh my God, it's like, you know, you hear the dopest hip-hop beats and you hear Percee P on it. You know what I mean? You just learn from him. You know, and you gave me like, I kind of froze sometimes because you were just the best thing out. You know, just your style, your formats, everything about your style is, you know what I mean? And like in hearing you on other people's albums, you know, like Cut Killer and all that, Bahama D, and that was just mind blowing too. Thank you for all the wonderful tracks you've given us. Wow. Every track was headbanging, skills, styles, the real sound of hip hop, that vinyl feeling.
Well, I always try to, you know, that early days of just trying to prove yourself, always steady, trying to improve, but still prove yourself like you have things to prove. And that was part of hip hop, always trying to be at your best, because it's still a competitive art form. So you're always, no matter what, always trying to show that you're still valid. Like I still got what it takes. And when people hear me, I always wanted to be kind of ahead. Not better than anybody, but it's more like always trying to be ahead, not trying to be
yes.